Juneteenth, my peoples. Yes, yes. We got another one. A national federal holiday, baby. I'm telling you, our boy Joe Biden, Kamala Harris making shit happen. And before Target and Walmart can print up some racially ambiguous tees to profit off the culture, let me be the first to welcome y'all to another episode of Uncensored News. Real news you can use, no cap. I'm your host, Steph Lover, and that's facts. And if anybody gonna profit off Juneteenth, let it be us, goddammit, for once, all right? Now, this week's been a little crazy, like Kanye cray-cray. Rockefeller suing Dame Dash, Chrissy Teigen is being canceled like every other day, and one of my favorite couples, LaMelo, is throwing in the towel due to some twins. I'm not talking about these twins, I'm talking about some real twins. And before we get to any of those stories, let's jump knee deep into the headlines. Yes. Now, I started off the program talking about Juneteenth, but do you really know the history and significance of the date June 19th, 1865? No? Well, please allow me to recap. What had happened was freedom came when some 2,000 Union troops arrived in Galveston Bay, Texas, and announced that more than 250,000 enslaved were free as a birdie, by executive order. Now, it's significant because slavery had really ended 2 years prior, after the ratification of the 13th Amendment. But the good folks of Texas and a large part of the South failed to tell the slaves until General Granger rode into town and shut them down. Now, the word Juneteenth actually is a combination of the month of June and the day 19. Hence, the name Juneteenth. Now that you're all caught up, let's not gloss over the fact that we still don't have nationwide police reform, reparations, universal voter suppression laws, and they want to ban critical race theory in schools. But yeah, for a day off for Juneteenth, yeah. Just say it. Kind of ridiculous. Okay, but since we recapping the weekend, let me be the last to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads, stepdads, granddads, uncles, father figures, everybody underneath the sun that doing what they supposed to do for the children. Now, you guys usually get the short end of the stick compared to the jewelry, cars, and houses that get handed out to the moms. But let's be honest, how you gonna top pushing out a whole human? I mean, seriously. Like, giving birth is the cheat code. So, just be happy with that tie and maybe the big piece of chicken for once. You think? Speaking of dads, seems like the perfect segue to a little reality check, mic check 1, 2. Nick Cannon. Nicholas Cannon is a father for the 11th time. All right, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but he doing his numbers, let's just say. To no one's surprise, fertile-ass Nick just dropped 2 more babies with LA DJ Abby De La Rosa. Which, if you keep in count, is babies number 2 and 3, with number 4 still cooking with an ex-Wild and Out cast member? I mean, he don't discriminate. Now, I'm not here to judge, well, maybe just a little bit, but the internet made the most noise about the twin boys' names, which they mama, number 3, introduced as Zion Mixolydian and Zillion Hair Cannon. Get it? RJ, you get it? Zillionaire? That's exactly what Nick gonna have to be if he keeps shooting up the club at this rate. You think? Just saying. Since we talking twins, reports are stating that LaMelo, the couple, not the rookie of the year, is divorcing for real this time after Hollywood Unlocked posted a story about Carmelo Anthony fathering a set of twins with a 38-year-old woman. Now, the woman is said to had the kids in the UK, in United Kingdom, and Britain, to avoid the United States press, but recently decided to go public when Melo started to ghost her. She dropped screenshots and text messages, all the tea. Melo already has 1 daughter outside of his marriage, and even though the two were separated, this latest slip seems to be the breaking point for Lala Anthony, who filed for divorce in New York on Thursday. Womp, womp, womp. And although he's down with an ankle injury and going fishing, congrats goes out to Brooklyn Nets superstar Kyrie Irving. You know what this means. Him and his girlfriend, Marlene Wilkinson, had a quiet COVID baby last week. And what do you know? They posted their pregnancy journey on YouTube. You ready for this, RG? Let it rip.
As you are, where you are. Loving yourself is your birthright. As you are, where you are. Putting yourself first is your birthright. As you are, where you are. Asking for what you need is your birthright. As you are, where you are. You have the power to heal yourself. As you are, where you are. The answers you are looking for are within.
Okay. There's no wonder why this nigga a little different. Homegirl giving me them Erykah Badu vibes. I'm just saying. Either way, congrats to the happy couple. This is Kyrie's second child. He has a 5.5-year-old daughter from a previous relationship. And this dude still think the earth is flat. Yeah. To each his own. And since baby news comes in threes, or is that bad news? Either way, shout outs going out to Big Sean and Janae Aiko, who are said to be expecting as well. Congrats to the toxic happy couple. And I am just elated that it's not me. Yeah. Okay, y'all, we got a new segment, brand new segment we call Sneak Peek of the Week. We here at Uncensored News like to bring you exclusivos, first looks, and breaking news daily. So make sure y'all following me, Steph Lover 100, and check out Tiana Taylor, yes, who has the body I would Photoshop in a heartbeat. And former NBA ball player Mon Shumpert, they got a brand new reality show on E! It's called We Got Love. So let's check it out.
Oh my God, here we go with Tiana. Mom and Dad with y'all big old head.
That ain't how we doing this.
Hit the music, y'all.
Don't try to make my mama kick you out this house.
One kid was definitely already some work.
And then we added rude to it.
The queen has arrived.
We just sort of figuring it out, this potluck round here.
I just don't want you throwing everything else in the trash can for the love of ball.
Every time the NBA called, I just dropped everything. The game is changing.
Pretty much, Puff was like begging me to come out of retirement.
I think we got a little bit of an emergency.
People don't even know what mothers be going through. Like, we go through so much.
Tiana and Iman, it's like they second go round on the reality show. I'm not sure I'm rocking with this one though, Anyway, this rarely if ever happens in public. But the other Sean, I'm talking about Sean Carter, is on a rampage. He's slinging lawsuits like crack in the 80s. Let me do some explaining. Rockefeller is suing Dame Dash, one of his founders, after he was allegedly trying to mint and sell Jay-Z's debut album, Reasonable Doubt, as an NFT. Now, according to reports, the first of its kind lawsuit, because, you know, NFT is kind of new, was filed and claims that Dash attempted to sell the record at a now canceled auction as an NFT to the highest bidder. I mean, duh, he wasn't going to sell it to the lowest bidder. Reasonable Doubt is owned by Rockefeller Records, though, and the label is now requesting a court to stop Dash from auctioning off the NFT, as well as hand over any NFTs of the album that he might have already minted. Dun, 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 dun. But the plot thickens, because Dame responded he's not trying to sell just the NFT, but his whole entire stake in Rockefeller Records. He done had enough of the disrespect. Or he just need a bag. And he said he tried to sell it back to Hove, but Hove lowballed him. And, well, don't hold your breath for a Rockefeller reunion no time soon. I'm just saying. Then, a few days later, I hope I'm getting y'all with all this suspenseful shit right here. Jay-Z sued a guy named Jonathan Mannion, the photographer behind the album art of Reasonable Doubt, for exploiting his name and image without permission. Now, an attorney for Mannion responded in a statement saying, and I quote, Mr. Mannion has created iconic images of Mr. Carter over the years and is so proud that these images have helped him pay his bills for several years. Define the artist that Jay-Z is today. He also said Jay-Z should, and I quote again, respect the rights of artists and creators who have helped him achieve the heights of which he has ascended. Basically, he won a pass. And he also said they confident that the First Amendment protects Mr. Mannion's right to sell fine art prints of his copyrighted works, and they're going to review the complaint, blah, blah, blah. But I think he should hold on a second and be cautious, because that black boy and his wife got a couple Billy, silly. What I'm not understanding is how he thinks, this photographer, thinks that, he owns some images that he got paid to take of a young, unknown black boy from Brooklyn who just so happened to turn out to be Jay-Z. Smells like some white privilege to me, but what do I know? I'm a Knicks fan. Now, Jay-Z, who is a businessman, is seeking punitive damages and exemplary damages and a preliminary and permanent injunction. Basically, he wanted that nigga to cut that shit out. Okay, y'all. It's time to flex a little bit. In this segment, we like to call celebrity flex. So get ready for that. Sometimes you gotta cheer for the underdog, and I'm happy to announce entrepreneur, activist, and MC Nipsey Hussle. Can we give a one time for Nipsey Hussle, y'all? He's gonna be honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. No cap. Carrie Fisher from Star Wars also is getting one along with Regina King. Oh, I love me some Regina King. Got girl crush from Regina King. Michael Strahan and the Black Eyed Peas is also getting one. Did you know that, How about that? Moving right along, iconic singer Nina Simone's granddaughter has a bone to pick with Vice President Kamala Harris. What's up? Everybody coming at my girl, ain't you? Accusing her of taking away the legendary singer's estate and handing it over to white people. Oh, wait a minute now. Basically, she said she was left so poor that she is considering stripping to pay her bills. Hold on now. What? We gotta get to the bottom of this. Basically, she said her family doesn't run Nina Simone's estate anymore. It was taken from them and given to white people. Rhiannon Simone Kelly tweeted that on Saturday, with her mother later saying she supported her 1,000% in speaking their family truth. And here's the receipts.
Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Today, my daughter came out blazing on Twitter. She made some comments that have started a fire, such as this Nina Simone legacy. I support her 1,000%. I support everything she's saying. She's speaking her truth. She's speaking the truth of our family. She also supported Chloe Bailey's interpretation of Feeling Good, which I second. I think she did an amazing job on her rendition of Feeling Good, and I think my mother would have been quite pleased with what she did as well. For the record, Nina Simone did not write Feeling Good. It was written by a man by the name of Anthony Newley and Leslie Bricus for a theater piece called The Roar of the Grease Paint.
Oh, no, she didn't. Yes, she did, because the granddaughter went on to say, we don't get no royalties, nothing. Simone's 22-year-old granddaughter was speaking about a 2013 legal battle over the state's handling when Harris was California's attorney general. Now, Nina's daughter was accused of misappropriating funds from her mother's estate and charity and was subsequently removed. That's why they get in the middle of a donut. As to why they got no royalty tells me there's a little bit more to this story, but me not know nothing, and we out of time like Katie in that game 7. Womp, womp, womp. But before we go, I just got word that the world's fastest man, Usain Bolt, just had some twin. Hey, what's going on with the twins? Must be in the vaccine. These two is named Saint, and you ready for this? Thunderbolt. I think he just topped Nick Cannon Kid's name. Thunderbolt, yes. All right, these rich people with these names. Congrats to Usain Bolt and his girlfriend, Casey Bennett. All right, y'all, that's it for me. Appreciate the love as always, and much love going out to our sponsor. Yes, they got a new size. You see that? They got the big boy and the little boy for the big boys and the little boys. MrNiceGuy.com, available at Grindstone in Adamsburg and Northwest DC. Infused drinking drinks for all the dads and uncles and brothers. You are appreciated sincerely, like my man KG, my super producer. Come and have a drinking drink with me, Playboy. Shots. And, all the other fellas out there, I hope your baby moms let you live and take as many pictures of your kids as your heart desire right before you drop them back off. So until next time, King RG, here's to you and yours, baby boy. Yeah, you already know. Step level 100, because I keep it a buck. Tastes like success. You all right? Growing hair on your